The fastest way to unite millions of people isn't by giving them hope, it's by giving them a common enemy. We often assume human beings bond primarily through shared interests, mutual goals, or deep-seated friendships. However, complete strangers can transform into fierce enemies in a single moment, simply because they align with different groups. This behavior stems from a psychological survival mechanism that operates independently of politics or personal character. Our minds are biologically wired to scan for an other. Without an outside group to define our boundaries, our sense of internal safety and unity begins to erode. The brain acts as a sorting machine. It constantly categorizes the world into simple buckets to conserve cognitive energy. In stage 1, categorization, people define themselves as an us by grouping over a shared trait. Creating an us forces everyone outside that boundary into a them. Stage 2 is identification. Here, individuals attach their self-esteem directly to the group's success. While it appears internal affection holds this group together, positive reinforcement is a surprisingly weak glue. This shared love is a fragile adhesive. Without external pressure, the group remains unstable and prone to fracturing from within. Real stability arrives when the focus shifts to the boundary line between opposing groups. Social identity theory suggests that groups have a psychological demand for contrast. A group feels superior when they can measure themselves against someone else. This leads to stage 3, comparison. Outgroup bias triggers, and the brain devalues the them to validate the status of the us. This reveals a primary tool of crowd control. To solidify a divided crowd, leaders provide them with a scapegoat to blame. Directing collective hatred toward an external target provides the in-group with structural integrity. The enemy serves as a psychological load-bearing wall. Without an opponent to push against, the group's unity often collapses. This psychological process has been a consistently deployed tool throughout history, allowing for the mobilization of massive populations by targeting these biological triggers. Much of the intense societal anger we witness today serves as a tool to prevent the in-group from falling apart. Knowledge of social identity theory allows for the manipulation of followers who believe they are acting on their own free will. Recognizing the stages of this biological glitch gives you the power to spot when your own psychological wiring is being targeted. Building communities based on shared values and mutual goals is a conscious, effort-heavy choice. It is more difficult than relying on the easy connection found in shared hatred. We can choose to resist our ancient evolutionary hardware. By understanding the mechanics of unity, we can refuse to let our need for connection be hijacked by the creation of an enemy.